Hey everybody, welcome YouTube viewers to Pathogen episode like 1.5, I suppose it is. Um as Evie here couldn't make our session 1, but we're going to make that up to you guys today. You'll notice that this is going straight to YouTube. It's not being aired on Twitch at all cuz that's how we do things. Um but yeah, hey, if you want to catch us on Twitch, we stream this every other Tuesday. Today is Monday, the 27th of April. So we will be streaming it next week on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to where we should have our full cast of four that you'll see here on the overlay because they all have their little absentee pictures, which I think is just, I stole it from another channel because it was a damn good idea. This is what did shout out to my stream Nord. I took it from them. Mommy Kalik on the vampire stuff did it. And I was like, that's a really good thought. Just so like we don't have to change the overlay. We just throw up a picture and be like, hey, that's who's supposed to be here. But they had real world things going on. Uh so yes, welcome to Pathogen, where we're using the everyday hero system to tell a little bit of a spooky, scary story. Uh, if you have seen episode 1, then you know what you're getting into. If not, well, we're gonna solve that later. It's fine. Um, but first, I'm gonna give Evie the floor so that she can introduce all of us to Brooke.
All right. So I am going to be playing Brooke Flames. Yep, no, yep, I got that right. Holy moly, my brain's somewhere today. I cannot tell you. I haven't found it yet.
It's
Anyway,
not even noon over here. I don't know when.
I swear it's been something. I've
Fine.
been running around like a mad woman all day. Um, but I will be playing Brooke, and she is a creative artist who um, runs the gallery that is called Scissors, and it is kind of a alternative art slash um kind of like in your face kind of place that will give people gives platforms to other people who don't fit the standard mold of art, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, do you want me to go from there, or do you think you're
No, we're good. So on a given night, I imagine she would be walking through Scissors. It's hosting another kind of gala gallery. It's for contemporary artists throughout Seattle. By the way, audience, if you don't know, this is taking place in Seattle. It's like an hour and some change north of where I'm at right now. So it's an area that I'm semi familiar with. That way, I depend on Google Maps less and less. Plus, it's the perfect setting for a thing like this. Uh, is reasons. But ours don't glow in the dark or glitter or some weird shit like that.
thank God.
I've yet to visit that town. I refuse. Um, but there are people milling about, and as usual, I imagine that Brooke is kind of patrolling the floor,
Yeah.
figuring what is going on.
Yep, so she's um kind of patrolling. She's got on I would say best way to describe it, like the um slinky little black dress with a shirt that she has, or like a yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with that. Like a button down shirt she's kind of got tossed over it that she has bedecked in um patches and like drawings on it, so it's kind of all roughed up, not your standard. And then she's got a kind of she's got a silver beret up on her like curly blonde hair, and kind of patrolling around talking to people who she knows, kind of introducing people who she doesn't to the work of the artist that is on display today.
Now there's an interesting thing that um we read about Brooke. That not only is Brooke non-monogamous, but also from my understanding based on um her partners is maybe a little bit of a how would we say a sugar baby?
Oh yeah, she's got both going on. She's got the loving sugar. She's got the loving sugar parents, which is the best
Yeah, I was like,
operation.
wow, these are sugar parents. I was like, I see you. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, as one of them, Miss Trinity Glass, which normally during a stream I'd be sharing images of such folks in our Discord live reacts channel, but it's just me and Evie today, so she knows who these people are. I ain't gonna share that. Uh,
Hmm.
you guys will have to come check out the live stream next week and figure out all these other face claims, um, like you did last week. But Trinity actually is present and walks over, wine glass in hand, one of the long flutes that's a couple inches deep, half full of champagne, and kind of drapes her armor over you. Well, look at how you've done.
I think this has gone quite well, darling, and I think that it's going to be a lot of fun to see how we can platform people to kind of shake up the city, you know?
Oh, of course. I had the utmost faith in you.
I think so. I'm glad you do, and I think that if we keep getting numbers like this, oh my God, we're going to be able to completely rock the establishment with new faces.
Hmm. So,
I would love to get a performance art installation in here at some point. That'd be amazing.
so what's next on the agenda?
Um, I think once we're done here, if I don't know
Hmm.
what I don't know. Give me a moment. I'm checking notes and shite. Um, I I don't know what you and Victor are up to after this, but I think I'm gonna head back to the boat and kind of crash once we get everything settled in for the night.
Mm, of course. I meant more what's the next plan? What are you hosting next?
Oh, okay. Well, so we're going to have um what was it called? What did they call it? There was a really sweet girl by the name of I think she's going by I think she's going by Candy with a K right now, and it's called Sexies, and it's going to be a lot of self-portrait photography um in what's the word like um all sorts of beautiful kind of boudoir setups, but also, got to keep it fun.
Oh, of course. Wow, that sounds like quite the plan. Um, and she pauses as her phone rings, and she kind of steps away to answer it. Of course, like excusing herself politely.
Hmm.
Uh, and you can see this kind of furrowed and worried look cross her face. Uh, where you can't quite hear it. There's just enough hustle in the gallery to or it kind of muffles her voice.
Okay.
Uh, but eventually she hangs up on the cell phone, puts it back in her little purse, and steps back over. Um, well, it seems as though I need to go check on Victor. He
What's going on?
um apparently he was attacked on his
What?
way here. and is getting seen. He's all right, but definitely, you know how Seattle streets can be at night. Sometimes not all the weirdos are as welcoming as they are down in Portland.
What what the fuck? Like that's insane to think about like someone going after Victor. Like that's weird as hell. Is like like you're sure he's okay, they said.
Yeah, he just some scratches. He said something about one of them cut him. He's just got some scrapes. He's getting checked out. He's just downtown at the hospital.
Okay. Well, I guess that yeah, no, go you go take check keep an eye on him and let me know what's going on and I will make do here because I'm sure that they're like people got to go home at some point here.
Of course, and she kind of like leans in and kisses you on the cheek. Um, I'll be back. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
All right. Well, there's a list there, but we will keep I'll keep it in mind.
That may have been targeted. uh, and she steps away, and some time passes. There's obviously this continued milling as people come and go. There is one person that kind of uh, stands out a little bit, but you know, isn't too bad. As you see this guy, not badly dressed, but a new face, not one of the regulars that comes to a lot of these.
Hmm. And he's just kind of wandering around, or is he
Yeah,
kind of come
wandering
up to me?
around looking at the art.
All right.
Has a rather not like a rather big satchel strapped around one shoulder, dangling by his hip.
Hmm.
Uh, and just seems to be watching the people more than looking at the art.
Okay. That's a strange one. So I guess I'll start kind of not necessarily regularly approach like that direct walk up to, but I guess I'll kind of be kind of keep in my vicinity of him to keep an eye on just to see
Okay.
if he's being weird, and then if his weirdness kind of continues, I will approach from there.
Uh, Go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. Let's see here. I'm good at those if I remember correctly. Where's that
Definitely
dice roller?
one of your better ones.
Exactly. So I roll um 1d20 plus 5. Oh
Not too
wow. All right.
bad. Hey, we're off to a great start. That's
Maybe I'll have better luck with this character than all the other characters I play on
we
this channel.
we just won't want to tell Tycho how good you started off because he was having a rough night.
Also,
uh,
he was taking over my role.
yes, yes, he's not doing bad, but like there were a few starting out roles where like he just could not get his feet under him.
Oh
Uh,
goodness.
so yeah, as you're sitting there watching him, he's definitely following people, watching
Hmm.
them. Uh, in fact, like kind of almost nudges up against a couple people, starts conversation before they kind of turn away and walk off. Not quite begrudgingly, but definitely off put.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
he doesn't
So,
seem bothered. There's almost a content look on his face.
mhm. Hmm. What I'll do is I guess from there I think I will kind of approach him kind of watching a couple of those instances happen. I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on here. Um and I'll walk up to him and um kind of gesture to whatever like piece is in front of him at the moment and be like, Oh, so how are you liking your night here? As like, what kind of brought you in tonight?
And he turns and kind of smiles. Ah, well, big art fan. This is great.
And I'll say like this piece like he's looking at is like this kind of um kind of canvas that's stretched over like two beams and like kind of in like a kind of house kind of position
Hmm.
and kind of has like different colors on that canvas and whatnot. It's very like expressionalist. Um, and so she looks at him and goes, it really is. It definitely has a lot to say. So what do um you into the more extremes and kind of off the beaten path art, or are you kind of one of the more classical lovers?
Oh, I guess you could say I'm a bit of a classical fan.
Ah, so this is definitely out of your norm, then I would say.
Uh, yeah, you could say that. I like the old European stuff.
Oh yeah, that definitely. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful, but it definitely is not this is not the spot for it, definitely. We get beautiful things for sure, but you know, there's only so much. I want to platform smaller creators and those who don't necessarily get their voices and vision heard and seen.
Looking out for the little guy. I can appreciate that.
Absolutely.
It comes in handy.
Well, somebody's got to.
That is true. It's it, we all got to do our part to look out for one another. Keep the human race afloat.
hmm That's for sure, just as a whole, yeah. Because goodness knows powers that be aren't going to do that, so we
Oh,
gotta make sure.
you have no idea.
Ugh, that is how it is, though. So, what was I gonna say? There are more things around, as you can see. We had a few other artists. This is definitely a focused gallery, but we do have some other mainstays up near the front. We also have a bar right now for this event, and I'm going to kind of float around a little bit more. My name is Brooke Flames, and I am the person who runs this place.
Brooke Flames. All right,
So,
I'll keep that in mind.
and so I will kind of walk off, still kind of like keeping a general eye on him because he definitely does not fit.
No, he does not.
And not to definitely not to like try. She's trying to like she likes to get people who don't fit in because maybe that'll then open their minds to what's going on. But he definitely seems a bit on the odd side. So she's going to keep an eye, like talk with some of the staff to kind of watch this guy in particular.
So the rest of the night kind of goes without issue.
Cool.
Uh, I need to move this out of my way as I'm looking at something. Where did I put his stats? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Do 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 do. All right, that's gonna be the one. Yeah. As night goes on, the milling continues. Eventually, he vanishes.
hmm
Probably just leaves. Not sure. You lose sight of him, and he's just not there anymore. And it's about this time where you hear somebody cry out.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, that's always a concern.
yeah, it's towards the front of the gallery. Um, there's this woman that just shrieks, and it's
Hmm.
this obvious shriek of like terror.
Well, I will rush over because that's definitely not the norm being in here. So,
Yeah.
I will make my make my way quickly to the front and to see what's going on.
This doesn't have all right. So as you make your way out to the front, uh, there is somebody that is being cradled by one of your attendees, and they are just coated in what appears to be blood.
Okay. Um, so I rush over to one of the attendee in particular, and kind of scoot down. What's going on? Do you have someone running to get the first aid?
Yeah, we called 911. He
Cool.
just stumbled in, and you can tell that this is this disheveled man. His clothes are stained and unkempt, showing kind of obvious signs of being disenfranchised and
Okay.
not having his own kind of place. Probably living wherever he can find shelter.
Hmm.
Probably more often than not sleeping in the local shelters for the sake of just having a roof over his head.
Makes sense. So, um, Brooke will hop up, run to her office, or like the kind of staff room to grab whatever kind of supplies to help um keep this guy healthy until till the not the till the ambulance arrives.
So running back to your office and grabbing the first aid kit and bringing it out. Um, Go ahead and give me a medicine check,
But
which is
yeah,
a base intelligence check apparently.
yeah, we love that. We're gonna hope that I don't fuck this poor guy up.
It's fine.
I mean, based off of what's going on, it sounds like hopefully I can't make him worse.
Yeah.
No, maybe I can make him worse.
Uh, yeah. So with that, an 8. The problem with not live streaming is you also can't get help from the audience,
Yep, this is
which
where I get
sucks.
punished.
uh,
This is always fun, especially after
so
especially after Saturday.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Fine, it's
After
fine.
Saturday night and how many points they spent on you guys, you don't need no goddamn help. A
No. Well, I mean, this guy needs help, but yeah, I'm fine. But I feel
little
bad
miss
about this
starts
poor.
combat, even though she's not the combat character. Haha.
Uh,
It's fine. I know what I was doing. Uh, yeah. By the time you rush out and start trying to like apply pressure to the wound and putting gauze on it, um, he's just bleeding profusely,
hmm.
and at some point, the breathing stops, and he kind of goes limp in this woman's arms.
Hmm.
She starts freaking out. Like, "Oh my god, what
Hmm.
do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?"
Uh, I'm like, okay. This is really fucking bad. This is really bad. Okay, you give him to me, and I'm gonna have you first and foremost go to the other room, clean yourself up, tell the girls that we need to wrap everything up tonight, and we'll be closed for the evening.
But
And so,
okay, okay, I just all right. Huh, huh. Um,
yeah, no, go
this-
take a breather,
yeah,
and while you're taking a breather, make sure you find one of the other girls to let them know that we're done.
for real. All right. So she takes off to do that, leaving you with this kind of dead body.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna try and do is obviously I assume he's probably a bit like I don't know how like big this guy is. I doubt that I'm able to like just kind of scoop him up in my arms, but I'm
Let's see.
going
What is
to
your? Absolutely not. Not with that
Yeah,
strength score.
no, but I'm going to kind of like um pull him to like behind the front desk at least.
Okay.
So he's
So
not
yeah,
directly in.
it's hard and it takes you everything you got to kind of drag this dude. He's probably between 180 and 200 pounds.
Yeah.
And he's now dead weight, so that adds a significant amount to it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of slipping, losing your grip, stumbling, and by the time you get him back behind the desk, you're gonna have like falling backwards onto your ass
Mhm.
and like the damn it.
Mhm. Those moments of motherfucker. Um and I kind of after taking a moment of just like holy shit. Was not expecting this to how the night was going to go. So she's just going to sit on the floor for a second, breathe, and then once she kind of feels like a little like not her fully self because obviously she's had to just drag this dead man across the floor, the opening of her gallery, but to um kind of get herself as normal as possible, she stands up, reaches into the shirt that she's wearing over her dress, pulls out her phone and texts Trinity um about what's just happened and asking if she's okay.
You get a message back. Just got to the hospital. Are you okay?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna text back saying I am exhausted, stressed, and I haven't had to deal with this before, so I'm trying the best I can.
You got this. Make sure somebody called 911. I will be back ASAP.
Hmm. And I again say I'll text back saying one of the girls is on it, and I am just kind of doing crowd control at the present. Like I'm now going to start doing crowd control.
Good job. You got this.
Um, and with that, I put the phone away and then kind of go out from around again to kind of help um wrangle people out.
All right. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check as
Uh-huh.
you're kind of trying to keep the peace. And they're going to leave. This is just kind of deciding in what fashion are they
Yeah.
leaving.
Uh,
Ba
Persuasion,
da da da. Go.
which is +3. We like that.
Yeah, it's better than your medicine check.
That's for sure.
Okay.
It
So
is better than it is better than the medicines.
it's
Not by much,
it's
but it's
not
better.
the calmest exit in the
No.
world, but
Understandable.
people are not trampling one another.
Hmm.
So like setting it at like a 10, like people are hurrying and like running out. Uh, Anything below that would have like caused more injury.
Hmm.
A 15 would have been like calm, orderly, but it's okay. People are worried.
Hmm. And I tell them if they are worried, if they want to hang out outside for when the ambulance and the police inevitably arrive, they can help me by chatting with them about what they saw
Yeah.
because I didn't see it. And then once people are out, I will step out onto the front steps to see and wait for the ambulance to get here.
Okay. I just need to copy a thing really quick. Meow. I need this, and we're gonna put it over here. I need two different pages because these are not helpful. This book is not put together the way I would put it together.
That is something you say every time when we do this.
Every time I play, I'm just like, this book, not, no, don't like. Uh, and it's really sad because like, I would love for a like really cool like monster manual type thing for this system, but
Uh-huh.
it doesn't exist. So I end up borrowing a lot from D&D, which is like it's a pain in the ass.
Hmm.
Um, However, I have what I need. So as you kind of turn back after kind of scooting people out, um, there's noise
Hmm.
as something falls off the desk.
Okay. So like kind of like that like stressed out, exasperated, I assume I know you understand that when I say that.
Yeah,
Just the
there's like
what the fuck? So
now
she
what?
like she turns around to look at the desk off in the corner and just kind of starts walking over that way going, "What the
Uh,
fuck is going on now?"
well, as you turn to look at it, the man that was bleeding profusely has jumped up and is like Spider-Man perched on top of the desk.
Um
In that weird like 3-point stance.
okay. So Brooke is definitely like, holy fucking shit, this has gone completely off the rails. And so she kind of starts like stepping back away, like that kind of slow, like that backwards walk, just to be like, oh fuck, I am going to keep my eyes on this. What the fuck's going on?
Uh and as you watch, his eyes kind of scan back and forth before finally locking onto you, and he screeches, but his as his mouth comes open, these two flaps come out, one on each side of his mouth, and this long, uh, prehensile tentacle comes out of his mouth and opens at the end, displaying in almost this starfish manner. But you can see
Okay.
these barbed teeth hooks all across the inside. Let me see
I
if
was like,
I.
I'm like, Venom? And then it's like, oh no, it's it's something else now. You said Spider-Man, my first thought was, it's Venom! My
Well,
boy.
if I could find a. Do, 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 do. I was trying to see if there's a good picture I could find. Um,
If not, no worries.
yeah.
I've got an image in my head. I've got a creative
Oh, here
imagination.
we go. Here we go. This'll work. I'm gonna spoil it just in case, but boop, boop.
Oh, beautiful. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh, as it
Fucking
screeches,
wonderful.
and at that point, I will need you and it to be rolling initiative.
Gotcha. All right.
Ba da 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 do. I don't know why that song it's been stuck in my head for like 4 days.
Oh, hey, hello. Natural 20 for 21.
Hey, you might actually go first,
That's cool. I'll take that.
right? Because initiative just your dex modifier. So he's getting a +3. No, stupid, too many tabs open. I keep clicking on the wrong thing.
That's why I can't do too many tabs because I will get lost.
Well, on the GM side of things, I
Oh, it's
need
a nightmare. It's
it's
a
a
nightmare.
oh yeah, you 100% get
I
the upper hand on him.
I understand the struggles.
It's
All
rough.
right.
And I need another thing. But yeah, you have the first move.
Um, I don't know if this is actually a thing I can do or not. So I'm just sitting here thinking for a second.
Okay.
Um, I'm going to start running to the door and um because I'm not running at this motherfucker, not at this point right here. Um um but no, that's not gonna I was gonna say, do I throw it? Can I throw a chair? But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what
You
nah.
can absolutely throw a chair. So it would be a dexterity check. You would not get
Okay.
your proficiency bonus,
Well, that would make sense,
unless
yeah.
you have proficiency with like,
I have improvised. I have basic and improvised. That's
you know, where is your improvised weapon?
just under my equipment proficiencies. If you have, I'm assuming you have my sheet open.
Yes.
I have basic and improvised.
Then you would get your proficiency bonus. Throwing a chair is an improvised weapon.
Ah, okay. Well,
So
there we go.
yeah,
We'll take it and run. So,
all right.
you said dexterity, so it
And
would be
yep, and proficiency bonus.
and so I'd get d20 plus 3.
Yep.
All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool.
That's what I was trying to figure out before. I was like, I know it's a dex because we're throwing something,
Yeah.
but like it's an improvised weapon, and so unless you have improvised weapon proficiency,
Yeah. Not terrible.
the 14. Let me see. Ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah, as it smashes into it. Okay, what does a chair do for God damn. All right, let me
Sorry to put you through the ringer here.
No, 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 no. This is good. I like being challenged like this. Like because the more situations like this that I come across, the more I have to learn.
Uh-huh.
And the more I have to learn, the better prepared I am for like when I have to do live stream ones
True.
or uh like I have I will be at Gen Con in August
Yeah.
doing live table games. So this is stuff that like cool. Now it's up here.
Now you got it.
Yeah.
I'm just helping with the homework.
Yeah, that's what these streams are for, right?
Yeah.
Um Improvised weapons. There's 50. Ooh, improvised equipment. 150.
I have to imagine a chair has to be in here. If it's not, I'd be thoroughly shocked.
Okay. It 100% is. This guy does not have armor, so we don't have to worry about that. Um yeah, I'm going to call it a breakable object.
Okay.
So that is a D6
Okay.
uh plus your
Oh,
proficiency bonus
okay,
on
so
damage cuz you're
one,
proficient with it.
yeah, 1d6 plus 3. Well, all
Well,
right.
you know what?
You know what? It's a learning experience.
Yeah,
That's what we'll call it. It's a learning experience.
it's fine cuz
It's
things happen.
fine. Rolls now one.
Hey,
At
at
least it's
least
on
it's
damage. It's
right.
damage.
That's exactly where I was going with it.
At least
Okay.
it's damage. I hit it. That's a new thing. Don't do
Yeah.
that normally.
Yeah. All right. You have a defense of 16. Okay.
Yeah,
As it's going to rush at you and attempt to hit you. It just
seems fair.
lashes out
I
with
just
a
do it.
claw.
Seems fair. Seems fair. Motherfucker.
With a 16. Okay. Let's see. You have what? 12 hit points. Okay. Let's hope that I roll low.
We can always hope.
Hey, the good news is, even if I roll max damage on this, I can't kill you in one shot.
All right.
That's the good news.
That's the good news. We'll take that and we will fucking run.
So it's 9 because
All
you don't
right.
have armor, so I don't have to worry about the penetration value. So yeah, taking 9 damage as this thing
Whew.
just kind of gallops on its hands and feet and just
Yeah.
swipes at you. Right?
Oof. Okay. I'm just gonna look at something really quick.
Yeah.
Um, oh, I should have done something different. Oh no, it's the same actually. With my oh no, I would have had a better thing. All right. Well, no, for we know for future reference that I can use my wisdom and when I'm making attacks with melee weapons. So if you'd
Ah.
range if so we know for future reference. But
Hmm.
actually that was thrown, so no, it makes sense to do his
Um.
dex.
Yeah. Yeah. That.
I'm just looking at a thing. After you take an attack action on your turn, you've made an unarmed strike or attack with a melee weapon that doesn't have heavy power. You can make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. Cool. I like that. What I'm going to do instead of that though, well, that could be the move, but I don't know. Mm, I'm going to um try and kick at it,
Okay.
like try to do a good old do the good old like roundhouse kind of thwap. Now it's on me.
Yep. That is a unarmed strike.
Yes, indeedy. I nearly did R slash. I'm like, nope, that's wrong.
That's for roll 20.
I know. That's the wrong thing. I'm learning too many things. It's like, no, wrong. Um, so what did I just read though? Hold on a second. When you're making wisdom, you can use. No, okay, with melee weapons. That's what it was. Okay, cool. Not what I needed right now. So that is a D 320 plus 3. Oh, dirty 20.
Fucking all right. Smashes into that. Go ahead and give me that damage.
All right, so that's mm, 1d4 plus 3. Yes, good.
For another 5. That did more damage than the chair did.
Somehow, throw it. We were panicked, and now we're panicked, but we get to fucking wham.
Girl's got hands.
Yes, girls cut hands.
All
All
right.
right. Do I? So here's my question here.
Yes.
Or no, no, this isn't a question. This is more just a, do I? It's a question to myself, not to you.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to use my one key, to do 2 more unarmed strikes, or do I want to use it to try and run? At this point, no, I feel like there's probably still people outside. I want to try and keep people safe to the best of my ability. So I'm gonna burn my key point that I have to make 2 more unarmed strikes.
All right. Go for it.
Can I do this is a question. Do I roll, can I do 2d20 instead?
Yes.
Okay.
We do this for Power Rangers all the time, so we can just look
Okay.
at the D20 rolls independently,
Okay.
and then we can add the 5 to each of them.
Okay. Oh yeah, I should be get. Do I get plus? Do I get plus? Yeah, I do. I did that wrong the first time. I actually have
Yeah, I
plus
didn't even
five
catch
to
that when you
for.
rolled it. I was looking at the
Yeah.
sheet. I was like, yeah, you get plus 5. So that's a 17 and a 16.
Yeah.
So I know this. They both hit.
Okay. So that's back doing this again.
2d4 plus
Roll.
3.
Whoops. Our slam. We go and do that. So 2d4 plus 3.
So that
So,
is 6
so that's
and
7
4.
and
That's another 10.
all right.
Damn. Okay.
So roundhouse him
That
and then choose two quick
uh
jabs into him.
fucking going like Mila Jovovich over here with a roundhouse and a fuck fuck. It
Thud, thud.
stumbles backwards,
Uh-huh.
completely put off balance.
Mm-hmm. So he hit me for 9. I'm just making a note
You
that
got
I've done.
3 hit points left.
I got the 3 HPs left. Um, Solid stuff. So, and I
Yeah.
can't move away from him since he's so close because he'll have an attack of opportunity on me. So I'm going to try and stand my ground and hope that I don't fucking die.
Um, it's right at that moment that a shot rings out. I could decide to figure out if his shot hits or not. Um, it does not. Does he have multi attack?
That is the question.
He does,
Huzzah!
which is good for you.
Definitely.
That hits with a 17, and this is 2d8 plus 4 for 11 damage. Damn. Uh, as two shots just come through the glass door behind you, like in quick succession, kind of leaving these holes in the glass to each side of your head.
Yeah.
One goes wild and hits one of the art exhibits back against the wall. The other one
Ugh.
hits this thing in the shoulder hard and kind of
Hmm.
sends it tumbling back.
Hmm.
Uh, as this guy then like kind of kicks through the glass, and it's the guy from before,
Yeah.
just holding this assault rifle out.
Okay, so many a question. First and foremost, what the fuck? And then also, what the fuck is what's going on here?
Maybe
There's
we should kill this thing, then you can ask all the questions you want.
sounds good. I can deal with that. That's
Uh,
fully understandable.
since he did a bunch of damage to it, I think it's gonna lash out at him. So that's a d20 plus 3. Wait, oh, what's the proficiency? Does it have proficiency bonus? Do, 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 do. It does not. Oh, yes, it does. It's plus. Okay. Make sure I'm doing these rolls correctly.
The eternal question.
Uh, yeah, it
Oh,
swipes at him with a miss. And it does not have multi attack.
uh-huh.
Oh, yes, it can. It can do as a bonus action. So it'll try again and miss. Uh, which brings you up.
Okay, okay. Um, all right. I'm going to um do my best to try and hit this thing again now that it's run back up because he's standing like near me, I assume.
Yeah,
The
almost shoulder to shoulder.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to while it's focused on this guy, I'm going to kind of shift my position to maybe its back if that's possible,
Sure.
and
Give
um
me to get past it without getting swiped at. I would need an acrobatics check.
okay, that seems fair. I can do that.
And we just need to pass its defense bonus.
Acrobatics is Oh, wait, no, getting ahead of myself. And that is.
It will get an attack of opportunity on you as you run by it. Oop.
Oh, God damn
Fuck
it.
me. All right. Okay. Well, I can make this work.
This works narrative. There's a narrative for
There's a
this.
narrative that's coming into play here. So that's 2d4 plus 3. So
Mhm.
likely um that you're going to be knocked unconscious
Very likely.
for 7. So
Damn
yes,
it. Yes.
you're completely knocked out. So kind of going into a narrative flow is this because like we're not gonna do dice rolls with the PC unconscious. Um, you go to run around it, and this prehensile tentacle whips out and smacks you across the face,
Hmm.
and that's the last thing you remember.
Yeah.
Everything goes dark.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, you're waking up in what looks like every basement warehouse scene in every slasher movie ever.
Okay.
With a light bulb kind of swinging overhead. It's got the small chain. It flickers every now and then. You're in on a mattress with some blankets. You can hear the steady drip of water. And as you kind of sit up and look around, this place is dungeon. It's like a modern day dungeon. You're not
Yeah.
tied up or chained up. Um, you do have some bandages where you've been cut, and you're alone.
Uh, hmm. And is there just like a room with a door kind of vibe?
Yeah,
There's not like I'm not
it's
like it's not like not like in a caged
it's
in.
like a 15 by 15 room,
Okay.
with a mattress and the light, and there's just this
Hmm.
wooden door that's closed.
Yeah. I kind of first go reach into my pockets, like, and I have to assume that my phone's been taken
Yes.
or lost along the way. Um, and just that kind of moment of just kind of head and hands for a moment, just going, fuck me. And then kind of acknowledging that like the pain um in my shoulder and arm. Um then I swivel and look to the door, stand up or try to stand up and make my way over to the door.
Yeah.
And is there anything that I can see? Is like there's no like window in the
No,
wooden door,
it's
or is
it's just
okay?
like a wooden door.
Okay, cool. Um, I think will be just like I will kind of give it a like try the doorknob, kind of with like kind of lacking hope that it would open, but there's the better chance of trying it and then having it not be locked.
And as you reach down and turn the knob,
Hmm.
the door swings open.
Oh well. Um, and is there anybody on the other side
Um,
or?
so on the other side is a long corridor that stretches kind of to the left and right. Uh, one way kind of going down and peeking around, you can see that it goes into this kind of boiler room. Looking down to the left, you can see that it goes down and then L's off in another direction. And there's a couple doors on each end before you get to those separate locations.
Hmm. And so, um, Brooke kind of just leans in the doorway for a second, just going, well. And then she's like, well, I dealt with the fucking alien today and earlier today, and now I've got Freddy Krueger to my left. I'm going to go the other way because fuck that. And she's kind of like verbalizing this out loud and turns to the right to see what's like down this
Towards the
corridor.
towards the boiler room.
No, no, to the
All right,
L.
so left.
Oh, left, pardon me. Of
Yep.
course it's
No.
left.
Want to make sure we're
Right.
going the same
We're going
direction.
the right. So okay, yeah,
So
no, just dyslexia. It works even if you can't
right,
physically see the damn thing. It's still going to be wrong.
right. Uh, Headed down to the left, following the
Mhm.
corridor. Are you opening any of the doors along the way, or just
Um, I might pause and like listen to see if there's any sounds from them,
you
but
don't
I don't
hear
know.
anything as you pause and listen?
I'm
Um,
I think I'm just kind of more on edge by the fact that I was just attacked by this man who had this like giant like sci-fi tongue
facts.
um and am now kind of absconded to a dungeon. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to go pushing through doors that kind of resemble what I was in.
No, there's no sounds that come out from any of them. And
Okay.
assuming that you continue down to where the corridor L's off,
Yeah.
is it just walking the corridor? Are you stopping and peeking around?
Just kind of slowly kind of looking, peeking. Not just like we're not just kind of like we're not just like marching our way down the hall.
We're
It's kind
not
of like
white girl on the way to speak to the manager.
exactly no. We are very much like taking our time, listening and kind of observing the best I can from the kind of very bleak surroundings.
So as you stop and kind of peek around that corner, a rat runs around it and scuttles by your feet and back towards the boiler room,
Hmm.
kind of adding to the dinginess of this place.
Hmm.
But you also start to hear on what little airflow is in this place the sound of music
Hmm.
and listening, trying to figure out the words. It's not in English.
Hmm.
It sounds German, Russian, Ukrainian. It's
Why did I have a feeling that that was going to be the vibe?
listen, listen. Hey, don't fucking judge me, all right?
No, no,
Uh,
no. I just
but
thought, I'm like, it's going to be Russian, isn't it?
it's technically Ukrainian because fucking
Yeah.
Russia. No, um,
Hmm.
but it has this almost folk tune quality to it,
Very good.
where
It's a good
it's
vibe.
uppity, but not like pop punk.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like fun, amusing kind of tone
Hmm.
to it. And you can hear clattering, and that's when the smell hits you of food.
Hmm.
And as you this kind of wafts over you, your stomach gurgles
Okay.
and like, oh, I wonder how long it's been.
Yeah.
I probably haven't eaten in a while.
Hmm. So I am going to still slowly and cautiously walk down this corner towards the sounds of music and
Mhm.
um the food, the smell of food. But then kind of peek into the door. I'm assuming there's kind of like a doorway.
Yeah.
I will kind of peer in to see if it's the guy who I saw earlier, if it's
Uh,
somebody.
Go ahead and give me what is the stealth check? Yeah,
All right, that seems fair. I respect this. Uh,
it's more narrative than anything.
oh, exactly. You know me, I love a good narrative.
I know.
Nope, I am
Good.
one of they hear my ass. I am not as stealthy as I think I
Yeah.
am.
No, you like a narrative? No, never. That's
No.
not why I threw what I did on Saturday. Um, so as you kind of peek through this doorway, you see who seems to be the same man with like a dish towel over one shoulder, bent over a stove. Like, you can come out. I made food. I figured you'd be hungry after last night.
Okay, so it was how long have I so I kind of walk just kind of walk in and kind of like don't like go right up because it's still like obviously we're in a weird ass place here, but I'm just like I walk in and I say so last night like how long like what time is it? What happened? Where
He turns around and has a pair of bowls in each hand, or a bowl in each hand. Kind of gestures over to a table in the corner, sets them down like, sit. I'll answer all the questions you need.
All right. And I sit down. Um, because this is crazy, but like I don't know what the fuck's going on, and obviously this guy he knows something of what the fuck's going on. Um, so she sits and um takes the food with saying thank you. Um, but what was I gonna say? So first and foremost, obviously, you know my name. I don't know yours or what I should call you.
Oh, oh, of course. I'm Silas.
All right. All right, Silas. So what the fuck happened last night?
Oh, you got knocked out.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. But
So I brought you here. I didn't know where to take you. I don't know where you
mhm,
live. So I brought you
that
somewhere safe.
fully understandable. What what was that? Like he was obviously a person who died in my gallery, but like I
Oh,
don't
yeah. No.
I don't think we all have that massive lolling tentacle thing he had in his mouth.
Oh, yeah. No. That was a vampire.
What?
The vampire?
Okay, so like in my mind, when I hear vampire, my immediate go-to is, we had the Monster Fucker of the Year movie a couple years ago, Nosferatu, or Dracula. So I have never heard of something like that. So
Oh, yeah. No, you guys know the folk tales and the Hollywood stories.
yeah, so I need a little more than just oh, it's a vampire.
This is something darker. Um, it's they have intertwined themselves into society for many, 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 many years.
hmm
Um, so much that they've influenced people to write stories and tell these folk tales that to hide themselves. If you know one myth, you don't look at another.
Okay,
These are
understand.
worse.
hmm
It is a fast biological reaction where the body mutates and becomes a slave to, well, there's one that controls them all.
So we're kind of like talking like the Borg in a way, like a whole hive mind operation, or
Mm, yes. Luckily I
okay,
know the reference. Um it's like that except more of a hive mind where many of these creatures don't think for themselves. They're just bloodthirsty monsters that he can occasionally tap into and see through their eyes, hear through their ears. Um Other than that, there are those who he deems special who have the ability to think for themselves.
okay.
I hold on. And he reaches down into a bag and pulls out this metallic canister and kind of tosses it to you.
All right. So I catch it and take a look at what what am I looking at here?
Oh, good.
Uh,
You're safe then. And he grabs it and puts it back in the bag.
Oh, so there was a concern that I might have actually just been
You
something that you would
were
have had.
you were cut by it. You could have been infected.
Right. Well, that's a good thing to know that I'm not going to, full like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here. But
Yes, well, you've been exposed, so you have a choice. I need people to help me in this city.
mhm,
There's an infection running rampant, and we have a chance to stop it.
okay.
I can't do it alone. And now
Well,
you
yeah,
know.
there's a lot of people. Yeah, I would imagine.
Now you know they exist. They're in the government, they're in the medical field. They're going to try to spread
Mm-hmm.
this Redivec company that just came out. It's them.
Oh, I've heard about these guys. Like I heard about that company. Yeah.
It's the miracle drug Redivec. It's all a lie.
Oh, dear God. Okay. All right. So this is like we're gonna have like this is like a whole burn down the establishment kind of vibe here.
I mean, if we have to, yes. Otherwise, we could find the Dark Lord and we could kill him. It should free everyone and kill anyone that's infected.
Okay.
He's the first.
But he's gonna be theoretically hidden away really and like or is it gonna, he probably, there's multiple options. He's gonna be hidden away, no one can find him, or he's going to be like hidden in plain sight.
You're taking to this strangely well, yes.
When you live your life on the outskirts of society and whatnot, and just kind of aren't taken aren't taken seriously in any way, shape, or form, the crazy kind of tends to sound and become more plausible, I guess.
That's that's fair.
Um, my mind is going absolutely 3,000 miles in the wrong lane right now, but I saw what I saw, and so unless somebody put something in my drink last night, which I did a very good job of, I do not like to drink when I'm running the gallery. I can't deny what I saw, and I was obviously fucking pistol whipped by someone's tongue last night. So
One way to put it.
I I would love it to not be real, but at the same time, I'm here. I saw that. Like I,
Hmm.
it's not. I'd be dumb to say that what I saw was fake. I'm assuming people who you've run into in the past don't want to just kind of run back into hoping that
Well, you see,
it wasn't real.
it's my father hunted these, now I hunt these. You'd be surprised how far in the sand people want to stick their heads.
Mm, that's a thing. That is a thing. But I think most people aren't, most people don't want to see others survive and succeed, I guess.
Well, the next problem is people, a man died in your gallery. The police are going to come looking. You can't
Mm,
trust them.
fantastic. Not that I would believe this, that, establishment fucking A, but yeah, okay, that's to be expected.
So,
And
uh,
sounds like we can't trust the medical community either.
50-50. I don't think the medical community knows what's actually going on.
Okay.
We could expose it, we could get their help.
Hmm.
But,
But then, those people are probably discredited as quacks and whatnot.
mm, yes. The next move, he pulls out a phone. there's an apartment building that's been compromised. I think it's an opportunity to get more help
Okay.
and maybe get our hands on a live one.
That could be interesting. What do you hope to obtain from it? Like information? Are they able to still like communicate in a way that you and I can understand or no?
Well, some of them can. I'm going to see if this one qualifies.
Okay.
Even if it isn't, maybe we can get enough attention to get the Dark Lord's attention. And then from there, we draw him out of hiding. But we need to get our hands on the body before the authorities and CDC do. Are you in?
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go and see what we can find out.
Excellent. And he will pack his bag and offer you a pistol. Like, are you any good with a gun?
Um, I'm not terrible. I could probably learn.
All right, well, just in case.
Okay.
And he will lead you out. And it is the next night. You have been out all day. And by the time you get to where you're going, there are police vans, a quarantine tent, and men standing outside. To where he walks up to one of them that is yelling about, like, I don't know what happened. This happened. He's like, you were dealing with vampires. And that is where the first send-in session ends.
Okay.
As that is where the other session ended. So
Oh,
now it
okay.
all comes together. Uh,
This will be
hey,
interesting.
uh, yeah, this you're gonna meet Depresso's character Desmond right off the brick. Uh, hey, thank you, YouTube viewers. Thank you for taking your time out of your day to come out and watch this. Uh, check out more Dark Domain stuff. Catch us live next week on Twitch. Go check out Evie's stuff. What is it? Blue Sky. And,
Evie Nix, you can find
yeah,
me there. I also very active here. I'm on so many shows as as we were referencing as well.
yeah. And is running Candela Obscura here on Dark Domain.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
which is the whole reason I started wearing these hats. And
Yeah.
they're just part of the personality. Oops. But hey,
Glad I could help.
right? God damn. Uh, hey, fuck ICE, fuck the regime. You guys deserve to exist. You deserve to take up space. Be who you're gonna be. Love who you're gonna love. We'll see you next time. Take care of each other, and more importantly, take care of yourselves. Later.